Broadcasting from 4 to begin.
And dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one.
Taylor strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Nationals, center fielder.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just one win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Hit hard on the ground to third. Prado is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Bryce Harper will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Tanner Roark is on the mound for game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Marlins, second baseman.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it, and a rather easy first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, guys, I think everybody should be keeping an eye on Christian Yelich. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Martin Prado will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Giancarlo Stanton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Yelich is running. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Whew, that's a gift.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And you can see the reaction on the mound. He's saying there is no way that pitch was outside. And it's a call I've got to have. Got to put that behind you, though, and move on.
Justin Bohr will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. After 1, no score. Ryan Zimmerman will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Belted high in the air out to left. Yelich going back. Still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, man, he got a pitch right there that he liked, and he hit a rocket right over the left fielder's head. No shot at this one, and this is going to hit right off the wall out there in left field, and he just cruises into second with a loud double.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his second double of this young season. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, just a little topper back to the mound. A good job to look the runner back and then throw on to first for the out.
Jason Worth.
Jason Worth will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Wilson Ramos will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
Out in front of it, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a looper to left. Yelich over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Danny Espinosa gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marcell Ozuna will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy, but we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And a curveball, this one clocked at 78, and it's over.
Different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that two-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The count at 2-2. And he fights this one off to stay alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor coming on. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Tanner Roark set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Michael Taylor is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
You know, and I think that pop-up right there is just a result of poor pitch selection. He chased a bad pitch, and as a result, he didn't really put a good swing on it.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threatened to score our first run of the night.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Obviously, the last thing you want to do here is load the bases when you've got that guy on deck.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
2 straight singles, now a walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Bryce Harper has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. And he's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Ryan Zimmerman steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, tie score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. That evens it up 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adam Conley digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Adam Conley.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
D. Gordon will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
They did hit it hard, but I'll tell you, as a hitter, you want to get down to first base. Nice swing, the attaboys, that doesn't go a long way.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Murphy. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Martin Prado stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Change up low. 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Daniel Murphy is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And it's quickly 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Here's Jason Worth. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Stanton to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Stepping in, Danny Espinosa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Hit hard to the right side. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Christian Yelich will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Grounded to third. Rendon is there. And taken in out there for the first out.
The right fielder,
A reminder, we're back at it here tomorrow night on the show for Game 3 of this 4-game set. As you get a look there at the pitching matchup we'll have in store for us tomorrow night. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Espinosa's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Justin Bohr will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Rendon is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Tanner Roark will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Michael Taylor will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
In there, no balls and a strike.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him.
Third baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Marcell Ozuna comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. JT Realmuto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Evens at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Bryce Harper will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Prado in foul ground, and he's retired, one away.
Now batting.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Ryan Zimmerman comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe this game isn't tied if it weren't for that. I mean, double plays are such huge rally killers.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Right to Prado. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. And that's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Daniel Murphy will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit hard to short. Rojas is right there, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. As we go to break, one more look at the fine play at short to finish things off. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adam Conley gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Pitcher, Adam Conley.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swinging a hard liner to short. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
D. Gordon will stand in again. Couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Martin Prado will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for, 2-2 now. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to South Florida. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jason Worth will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very...
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 2-0 on the way. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Tap fouled at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Wilson Ramos will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Hit down the third base line. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard toward short. Oh, a diving stop to first. He's out.
Picked him up. Nice play. Boy, I'll tell you, it has been like this all night long. The defense has just been airtight, and here's another super play to take away a hit.
Into the box, Danny Espinoza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Yelich. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box now, Tanner Roark. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they've found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two and two. trying to strike him out for the second time. And he got him.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. And he's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Michael Taylor, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Hit hard down the line. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning. And now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
David Phelps will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
David Phelps.
Anthony Rendon will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Skied into very shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's 2-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2, looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here's the 0-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, we have seen a very liberal strike zone at times so far in this game. You figure on 0-2, he's going to try to waste one. Is this pitch in the strike zone? Doesn't really look like it to me, but it's not my vote that matters.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Nationals have elected to challenge.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Justin Bohr. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
The 0-1 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bryce Harper will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner at first with no outs here. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
You know, sometimes when you come into the game, the mound on the field is a little bit different than the one out there in the bullpen. I don't know if that affected him here at all. Maybe I'm just making excuses for him, but he hasn't been in the game for all that long, and he's already uncorked a wild pitch.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Daniel Murphy strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Stanton there to take it. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Jason Worth steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brian Morris will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. At the plate, Jason Worth. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Jason Worth.
The pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo home run for Jason Worth. Number 201 in his career. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Wilson Ramos will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Bohr is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-0. Marcell Ozuna will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Taylor ranging back at the track, the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important, not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That last home run believed to be in the neighborhood of 424 feet. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. No outs, nobody on. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Murphy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The pitcher, Ryan Morris.
Chris Johnson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Chris Johnson.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Taylor ranging back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Ninth inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the ninth inning in this one. Carter Capps will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Danny Espinoza will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the seventh inning. This was a two-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
Boy, and in the first two games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Robinson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Set to deal on 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. Well, he's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. And that misses. 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Anthony Rendon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out with the man at first. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Bryce Harper stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to left center field. Ozuna looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So that long ball has taken him 1 away from the century mark in home runs for his career. Not a major milestone, but a pretty impressive number nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career, and he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reach. Oh, and he's a strike away from getting out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. And now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. A.J. Ramos will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
A.J. Ramos.
Ryan Zimmerman will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Zimmerman.
Now here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Still 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins 1. Yusmeiro Petit will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Yusmeiro Petit.
D. Gordon will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Ben Revere is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Stephen Drew is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Trey Turner is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
Drilled on the ground to short. Turner is up with it and reined in, 1 away.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Martin Prado strides in, grounded out his last time through. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Revere is under it. 2 gone.
Well, I'm going to guess he wasn't expecting it to be this easy. That's 2 outs on 2 pitches, and he's an out away from wrapping this one up.
In now, Christian Yelich. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and he misses it. Spin throw, and the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, any way you can keep this game alive, you've got to take it. You know, it's just an infield single, but at least you keep that line moving up for one more hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton
Stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing.
He's set. Here it comes.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3 and 0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already, give me something to hit. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Jason Worth. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 7-1. Good night from Miami.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.